The game's over. The Tottenham and City game, and it's finished 2-2. How it's finished 2-2, I have no idea. In that first half, City, you should have had it locked up. That game should have been done. The amount of space you have got in that midfield, if you had a player that can drive, I'm not a coach, and of course Pep Guardiola knows more than me, and you would always know more than me, whatever. But he has the players on that pitch in the middle of the park. You got so much room. Drive. I'm thinking, of course I'm happy they didn't win, but I'm thinking if they drive through that and you just slip in either Semenyo, Haaland or whoever was playing on the other side, you have lots of opportunities. It's open. Instead, they just sign it side to side to side. And I'm thinking, Jesus Christ. Yeah, they went 1-0 up. And good goal from Shirky. Shirky done very, very well. Shirky done very, very well. He was one of the best players in that first half. Tottenham couldn't... that game, in the first half, Man City should have won that. Should have actually locked it up 3-0. I reckon they were playing so, casually. Tottenham were... The only time Tottenham actually had any, respective, opportunity was when they pressed, when City had it in their defence and they pressed and they got it back. That was most of the time they got it up the pitch. Other than that, I think they had a free kick that Simmons actually shoots it over the bar or hits the wall or something like that. And apart from that, they didn't really do anything in that. Contrast in the second half, they came out of the blocks and just completely changed. I think Thomas Frank actually, I think, changed the system. I think he went back something like 4-4-2 or something like that. And it changed. And they got that goal back. Of course, it looked like it was a own goal, but very good job from Solanke. Solanke done very, very good in that game. The way he just basically turned, got the ball, actually hit it on from the left, inside of his left foot to actually turn the other way and to slot it. Done very well. Apparently that's been given an own goal, apparently. I think it should be credited to him, considering that he did get it on target. And the next goal, I mean, that was something that was special. Even though Donnarumma gets a hand to that, yeah, it's one of those goals where even though Donnarumma was full stretched, he couldn't do anything about it. And it was one of those things where it's going in. I think the only way he probably keeps that out, if he probably can jump probably a couple of inches higher, an inch higher, and he just about probably tips that onto the bar. But Donnarumma is a very tall goalkeeper. I mean, if you're doing that and he's looping over him, I mean, there's very, very few goalkeepers that will keep a goal like that out with that trajectory and it's just dipping in. Overall, 2-2 draw is a fair result. 2-2-4 is a fair result. But that game, I'll say it again, in the first half, was there to be won. And City did not finish them off. And in the end, they slowed down. They got leggy. They did bring on other players. Nico Gonzalez, Reinders, and Yeah, Foden very, very late on. Not sure why Pep didn't actually send him on earlier, but it just seemed like in the first half, City wanted to win, but they didn't really commit. But it was good enough to get the lead and to get the 2-0. The first goal they scored, Basuma gets dispossessed. And then they go on a counter-attack and score. The second goal is they make another mistake and then they score. So City, even though they got the 2 goals, okay, you got to press them, you got to force the opportunity, fair enough. But they didn't really step up. They didn't really step up, and which I believe they had the opportunity, but they just played it safe. They did. Like I said, this is like my third time saying it. But I'm happy. I'm happy. They didn't really have that urgency in that second half that we got to win this game. We got to win this game. Yes, they brought the players on. People were saying that, oh, Arteta got desperate and he played players on. I mean, what else is Pep meant to do? What was Arteta meant to do? Exactly. You bring players on, you want to change the game, and it doesn't work out. So, I mean, it didn't work out for him. Of course, I'm happy. It's 6 points. I would have been more happier with his 7 points, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Especially the last 6 meetings with these 2 teams usually means if the team that scores first usually wins. So I'm surprised a little bit, but yeah, City actually bottled the chance to actually close that gap. They bottled it, and I'm happy. Come on. Very good. Now it's just down to Arsenal. If Arsenal can actually now pull the finger out and actually now start picking up results, they can pull away. That's what it comes down to this season. If they can do it, because they should easily be, everyone knows this. If they didn't drop points against Nottingham Forest, if they didn't drop points against Liverpool, they could have been, and didn't drop points against Man United. They could have easily been about 12, 13 points in front. Long gone. Long gone. They could have. But it's 6. It's 6, that's reality. And now they move on to Chelsea, and then they got a Premier League game after. Happy. Come on, let's not mess this up. Let's not mess this up. Let's just keep going, keep fighting, and this should breathe belief into this side that, okay, City haven't taken advantage of it, but that doesn't give you the right to actually mess this up. You can stay calm, but don't mess this up. Come on, Arsenal, let's go. Come on.